Okay, hello Westbrook. Great to see you. I'm here with Rob Crandall, who is overseeing facilities here, and Rob's going to talk through how we will regather this Sunday. It's our first Sunday where we will actually have people meeting again in this facility. And so Rob and Richard and others have worked very hard on how to do this best in a responsible way. So Rob, welcome. I'm going to turn it over to Rob, and he's going to talk us through this as we prepare to meet this Sunday.
Thanks, John. There aren't really many big changes we've made to the facility, but we do want to have a facility that we use in a fashion that reduces the risk of disease transmission as much as possible, and that you know about it as to what to expect to find here, so you know whether or not it's a good idea for you to be here with us or to take advantage of the streaming, or if you see something you think we could be doing that we should consider, you'd let us know. So here's what you should expect to see on Sunday morning when you come to church. One of the things we're going to do is limit all of the access into the building through the main entrance. If you need the handicapped entrance, just talk to one of the security folks. They'll both be here at the front of the building, and they'll make sure that you have access through the handicap ramp. But otherwise, everyone will be coming through the same main entrance. When you get in the main entrance, you will notice that on the floor there are some blue markings that indicate, not that you have to stand on the blue markings, but give you a visual idea of what a 6-foot spacing is between individuals. So it's just a visual reminder that it's our intent that we maintain distancing as we mill around and get in and out of the church. The church service will be limited to just the upper floor. We're not going to have Sunday schools, we're not going to have children's church, we're going to be using only the upper floor. So the restrooms are open on the upper floor, everything on the upper floor is open, but nothing on the lower floor. The stairwells downstairs and the back door will be closed. You should know that in this upstairs area, in fact throughout the building, we've cleaned everything very carefully, and we'll be doing that again after church on Sunday so that the facilities are cleaned thoroughly with disinfectant. Richard and several others have contributed to that effort and will continue to do so. We've respaced the seating that you'll find in the sanctuary and in the community room, and I ask you please not to move that seating. It allows for 90 people in the sanctuary and 40 people in the community room, and it's laid out such that if you utilize the seating as laid out, you'll maintain social spacing. The rule of thumb in the sanctuary is to leave 2 open seats between each family unit. If you do that, there will be adequate space for 90 folks in the sanctuary. And similar for the row seating in the community room, that's the same rule. 2 open seats between each family unit. Obviously, family units can sit together. When you're moving in and out of the building or in and out of the sanctuary, please we've left as much space as we could to give people room to move around without getting in other people's space. Some of you have asked, and we have explored ideas on how we will communicate if someone gets sick, and who we will let know and how we will let people know. We are very much into complying with CDC requirements or recommendations, as the case may be. And in the context of communicating sickness, Westbrook Church, if we become aware that someone has become ill with COVID-19, we will communicate that there has been a case to the health authorities here in Johnson County and encourage that individual to contact the health authorities themselves directly. We will also go forward with communicating with the rest of the congregation that there has been a case of COVID and at what individual services or meetings they might have been present at, so that individuals in the congregation know that there's the potential for their having been exposed and can take the necessary steps and communicate with health officials as they see appropriate. And lastly, I would like to encourage anyone who doesn't feel comfortable with this level of preparation or feels that they're in a risk situation with their health that isn't appropriate to be in a congregation at this point in time, to please take advantage of the streaming. There is, as you watch things progress here, as we advance our worship opportunities coming out of this COVID pandemic, you'll see that the streaming option is a very effective one in being a part of the congregation, being a part of the worship, and yet not having an increased exposure to people. So we encourage you that if you feel any reservations or if you feel like this isn't the right time for you to be here yet, please use the streaming option. Thank you.